guys, welcome back. Before we dive into today's story with my young and Raik, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a moment. The episode begins with Ma Young and Raik are involved in a car accident. After that, we see Ma Young as a child with her father joking and playing together. She looks for him, but he suddenly disappears. She then wakes up in the hospital and realizes it was only a dream. Raik is beside her and she's holding his hand. Jay then arrives. Raek is clearly upset, and Jay learns what happened. He confused about how the accident occurred so suddenly. Ma Young tells him to check a repair shop and find out what caused it. Raek informs the nurse that Ma Young has regained consciousness. When he notices reporters waiting outside, he goes back to her. Later, they leave the hospital by taxi and successfully slipping away before the reporters can follow. In another place, Dion's father pressures him, reminding him that although a man was present at the crime scene, the accusation still cannot be proven. Dion assures him that strong physical evidence will surface soon. He then shifted the focus to the Mhua group and the incident involving their daughter, questioning why Dion accused her instead of treating her as a witness. He also points out that Dion took the case using his father's influence, demanding that he end the case, admit his mistake, and present concrete evidence. After that, the investigator tells June that he has verified Hai's statement and confirmed that he had already left the hospital at that time. He then instructs him to gather all background information on Hai and says they will continue the investigation with both Ra and he until one of them confesses. Ra grows concerned for Ma Young when they reach home. He carries her as her legek. She says, "You have a herniated disc." He replies, "How did you know?" And she answers, "It's a common problem these days." He reassures her, "I'll help you until you fully recover. Deal?" Dion's father apologizes, saying, "If I had known she was your daughter, this wouldn't have happened." The Mhua group leader says, "Everyone knows who the culprit is, but your son isn't like you. You were smart. Take the charge of the investigation or it will only get worse." After that, Hai learns from the news that Roek has left the hospital and asks someone to find out where he lives. Later, Ra tells Ma Young, "Don't take a shower now, your legs are tired." She protests, "It'll make me smell." He recalls what Jiyun said and mocks, "Stinky Ma Young, your childhood nickname?" She laughs, "That's Pauling, not that I actually stink." Ra mocks Jiyun and Ma Young smiles, happy that he's defending her. Ra's clearly drawn to her, unable to take his eyes off her. Later, Ra tells her, "All the products you have, I promote them. If anyone sees them, they'll think you're a fan." She pretends not to notice and says the products are good. Ra replies, "They are all the same. The only difference is that these have my picture on them. Even the taste is disgusting. If anyone tries them, they'll hate me." Ma Young asks, "Why do you hate yourself?" "This is because you feel you don't deserve all the love people give you." Ra responds, "You speak like a skilled lawyer, but the truth is, I'm not popular. People love Raw Egg from Gold Boys band, not me personally. I'm just a nervous person. Only Wusong truly understands me." Ra adds, "Thanks God you don't love me, so I won't disappoint you like everyone else." And Ma Young remains silent. After that, Jay arrives at the repair shop and realizes that what happened to Ma Young and Raek was caused by someone else. He then informs Ma Young that he reported it to the police, but they are dragging their feet, so he decides to investigate on his own. The car's dashcam is locked, and Ma Young recalls that she forgot to turn it on. Jay begins to suspect Ra and thinks he might be using the accident to prove that he is not the real killer. Ma Young replies, "Feel logical. He couldn't risk his life so easily." She defends Ra, remembering how he tried to protect her during the accident. Later, Dion investigates he. He claims he was at the hospital, but Dion confronts him, saying, "We have the security footage. We confirmed that you left the hospital. Why are you lying? This proves you are hiding something, and it could turn you from a witness into a suspect." He loses his temper and insists, "The real culprit is already known. I told you before, Raek is the killer." Dion replies, "There is no evidence? He snaps back, I have proof. In another place, Ra removes Ma Young's bandages and sees that her hand has healed. Then it turns out that the two girls who previously broke into Ra's home are the ones behind the accident. They hide their faces, but Ma Young recognizes them and says, we've met before, I know who you are. Ra reacts in shock. You again? The girl lashes out at him. You're shameless, standing there acting innocent. We did this because you killed Wu, and you're still free because of that lawyer. Ma Young steps in firmly. This is a formal confession to attempted murder. Ra stops her. No, let them go. Turning to the girls, he says, hate me all you want, but don't hurt anyone else because of me. Ma Young is stunned by his words. Later, she confronts him. You let them go before when they broke into your home, and now again, you're giving up your rights. Why? Ra answers calmly. People like them don't care who they destroy. Even if we report them, they'll cause more trouble, spread the stories to the press, and twist everything. At the law firm, Wang advises her to abandon the case, and the director says his words could shift the case completely. One firm cannot represent both sides in the same case. That's a conflict of interest. I have made my decision. You cannot continue. She adds firmly, I won't come to the office if this case becomes a burden on the firm, but I'm not abandoning my client. She then says to Ra, he gave a statement and you'll face him in front of the prosecution. They wanna check if what he said is true. She adds, we have to be ready and see if anyone close to you will support him or not. Later, they go to Young and he says, I don't know what he said in the investigation. Ra confronts him. You know that day he wasn't at the hospital, yet you said he was. Why did you say that? Young adds firmly, tell the truth. We need to get justice for Wu and you must be honest. Young apologizes, explaining that day people were attacking him. They told them leaving the team wouldn't matter much. Rumors spread that he had fought with Ra, and people messaged him saying they hated him. He was frustrated by the comments. After we slept, I woke up and he wasn't there. I called but he didn't answer. Then I saw the news and asked him where he had gone. He told me, if anyone asks, say I was with you. Ra says angrily, why did you hide this from me? And walks away. My Young tells Ra, if Young doesn't tell the truth, it could put you in danger. Ra responds, if I were in his place, I might have done the same. They have been close friends for a long time. Ma Young asks, why do you and he always clash? He answers, because I hurt him. We were fine at first. On stage, I accidentally stepped on his foot. And later, the team removed a large part of his melody. He exploded. I lost my temper and treated him badly. Ra admits he was young and cruel and believed that was success. When people already hate him, no one believes him. He asks her, do you really trust me? She replies, I do, holds the tree, and says, I believe Ra'ek. The tree remains still. Then she says, I don't believe him. The leaves shake. She explains, this tree reacts to lies, so when you are unsure, what's right? Ask the tree. Ra looks stunned. He then grabs the trunk and says, I am handsome and genius. Nothing happens. Then he says, I didn't hurt Wusong. The leaves stay still. After that, Hai comes to Mayang's home and finds Ra'ek with her. She snaps, how can a lawyer do something like this? Hai grabs Ra's hand and says, let's go. But Ra pulled her hand away and says, no, you go. Then he holds Mayang's hand and says, this is where I belong. So our recap ends here. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next recap. Bye.